This is Atlanta Cast Network.
We can't hear you, mister.
Wow. Muted. Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Party people, to the sound of my voice. We are back. We are back. How's it been going? Everything's great. Oh, look at her photogenic background. This is awesome. This is Atlanta Carcast. We are back. I'm sorry we left you without a dope beat to step to. My name is Mr. To the left of me is the beautiful purple one. Curly Q, Miss TJ, www.tjx.com for your everything needs. If you're hearing me, if you're smelling me, please go to that website so you can get your everything needs. As always, he does a little bit of this, a little bit of that, dab of that for sure. So yeah, go to that website, check it out. Above her, as always, Mr. Skip of Skips, Trophies, and more. No one does it better. No one does it better. If you want anything molded into a plastic sphere, plastic sphere.
Stop. Don't go overboard. Now.
Not a plastic sphere.
Don't do no molding.
You said
He molds it into a plastic sphere.
Amazing.
Okay, plastic sphere.
Is he muted? Yes, he is. He don't even realize it.
We can't hear you.
You're muted, sir.
that's what he get. That's exactly what he get.
Did she mute? She muted me.
I didn't mute you, bro.
You're good now.
Like I was saying, if you want your little child to have a trophy in his bedroom with a little guy going like this here, with his little arm, you know, the trophies with the little arm in the air, yeah, the little kid's trophy, he can do them too. But he's really known for like car show trophy. He's going to grab one right now.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know. No, I'm not going to do that. So you just keep going, sir.
He's not doing that. Okay. Yeah. So he does all of that, all trophies, anything you want, plaques, trophies, and medals. We are back, Mr. Skip. Last but certainly not least, she completes the foursome right now on Atlanta Carcast. The Queen, South Carolina, representing. And I sent her a cease and desist for a video that she had me in where she knocked my glasses off. Yeah. And my lawyers will be in touch. The Queen Kong, South Carolina, in the building. People, how we doing? It's been a minute. How long has it been? I don't know. Anybody? How many weeks?
We good. We had a lot of events. We've been in a hiatus, and we still been out supporting and helping and doing what Atlanta Carcast does, what Skip does, what Queen does, what Miss TJ does. Glad to see you up and about too, Miss TJ.
Thank you very much.
That's what's up. So
Mr. looking like Millie Vanilli, the black version.
Girl, you know it's true.
Blame it on the rain. Yeah.
My hair is growing. Some of y'all women out there, y'all shit don't grow, but you know,
wow.
Been growing.
How did you go to that?
Oh, they about to jump.
He went straight to the women.
You about to get jumped.
Some of y'all, y'all know who y'all is.
You don't have to worry about they gonna.
So anyway, broadcasting out there. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, we would appreciate it if y'all would come over to YouTube. If you would turn to your neighbor, say neighbor, go to YouTube. Right now, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We want to make this thing go digital, make this thing go viral. Go to YouTube right now. And if you want to donate to the platform and help us grow, please do that. Like, share, subscribe. We got a good show for y'all tonight. But before we get to that, Miss TJ, how was your weeks, plural? What's happening?
I've been out for a couple weeks. I I won't say I had a medical emergency, but I had to take care of some things, and I've been out of commission for the last 2 weeks. So this is the first day that I'm back. Not back to work yet, but I'm back here. And I have to say one more time, and I know I say it every week, I'm really happy to be here.
What?
A lot. Don't do that. No, this is serious. This is really serious. I lost my first classmate this week or last week. And there were 103 people in my class. All of us are still living except the one that just passed last Thursday. And collectively, we were able to raise enough money to give a substantial amount to her son. The funeral it was today in New York, Buffalo, New York. And I have to say this every time because, things are happening every day. People are, as my mother would say, leaving up out of here. And I'm just really happy to be here. And I'm grateful to be in the midst of all of you and all of our followers and all the people who love and who support us. There's so many people going through so many things. And just to be able to sit here is a blessing. So that's what I got.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yes, Lord.
I love y'all, by the way. If I haven't told you guys I love you, I love y'all.
Oh, we love you too. We love you too so much. So much.
I didn't mean to bring y'all down. I didn't mean to bring y'all down.
She really brought us real down.
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You spoke your piece. That's what you're supposed to do. Yes.
All right.
Well, I've been on the go since this 2-week hiatus has been just that, not that for me, but outside of the podcast. Every weekend I've done a car event of some type or fundraisers or whatever. And when we go over the good, the bad, and ugly, I will try to touch on all of them that I can remember. But for the last 3 weekends, I've been out and about. Yeah, from Halloween. I think the last one we did was a week before the one before Halloween, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that weekend all the way up, I've been running. I don't think I've had a day off on the weekends. But anyway, yeah.
That's it. Queen Kong, you been shaking people's ears up or what? What you been doing?
I ain't been doing nothing. Nothing at all. You wanna know why? Because I'm glad, like I said the last time, the season is over, so I can relax a little bit. Chill, take longer naps. You know what I'm saying? Like on the weekend especially. So that's all I'm doing. Prepping, just getting ready to change some things around, and that's about it, really.
That's what's up.
Happy belated birthday.
Oh,
Hey.
wait a minute. Oh shit.
I hear you officially
Thank
an
you.
auntie now. You auntie now?
Yes. Y'all can really call me auntie now.
Welcome to the auntie
You
club.
been auntie.
Not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Welcome to the auntie club. Hey, look,
I
old
was
is the goal.
holding on to them 30s. It is.
Wow. That's crazy. You're making us feel very old.
Man, please. Please.
Me, for the past several weeks, and again, this is not a political podcast, but this country is going in a direction. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it has been interesting to watch if you've paid attention, if you're not living under a rock. So yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, but we here. We got a good one for y'all. If you haven't seen the title of the show tonight, the realities of joining car culture. This was a great topic delivered by the Queen herself. Because we've done a lot of topics on Atlanta Carcast. We've touched on this, but not quite like this. So tonight we're going to delve into that topic tonight. But before we do that, we have a great segment, and we call it
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Only on Atlanta Carcast.
right. So who we kicking into first? From what we missed in a few weeks we were off. What do we
I guess
miss?
I can
What
go.
shows in the streets?
I guess I go because I didn't miss nothing. I went into everything.
All right, Skip, take a listen.
So starting on the 29th, Street Royalty invited us out to help them with a homecoming dance showcase with the cars, with the lights and everything. So I went out there with them on the 29th of October, and it was kind of chilly, but the kids, it was a Utopian Academy of the Arts, I believe is what it was. But Street Royalty was out in full effect. And we set the cars up so where it was in their gym, and you had to walk through the cars, to get to where the actual dance was. And it was a perfect placement because everybody came out that was already in there, and they took pictures with the cars, and it was really, really, really nice. The principal was elated. Street Royalty, they showed them a showdown as usual. Then that Saturday was the first. Did I do on the first? There was an event, and I cannot remember. Can't remember, but anyway, on November the 2nd, I did Toys for Tots. This is a long-running event that my car club has been doing for the last 16 years. We've been attending, I'm gonna say. It's put on by a lowrider club. Oh my goodness. Can't think of the name right offhand, but every year my car club donates in between 20 to 25,000 unwrapped toys.
Wow.
I'm not talking about penny toys. I'm talking about bicycles, swing sets, and not hundreds of bicycles. Let's not do that. We do get puzzles and coloring books and everything, but we want to make sure that our event makes a dent into kids that won't get a chance to celebrate Christmas like most of our kids will. So this year the event raised over 38,000. I think our final total was right around 29,000. So the other lowrider car clubs and the other car clubs that attended that event were there. Like Mr. said earlier, this United States is going to hell in a basket. Normally we have the Marines out there in uniform, and they showed up out of uniform, and they could not stay because they weren't getting paid, and it was work.
Wow.
And the disappointment that they wanted to stay, but it would have been considered work because of the organization while we're doing the show. So they came out and dropped the boxes off and told us that once we called them up, the show was over, they would come back and get them, because they weren't even supposed to do that, because officially that's work. But it's for a great cause, and they did it anyway. And it was terrible because, and I'm not going to get into the politics, but it was just terrible that everybody has to suffer because of ego. And we're just going to leave it at that and keep it moving. But the event itself was great. We gave away radios, CD players, a PlayStation, Xbox. We gave those things away to raffle tickets so everybody had a chance to win that. These Dogs was in the place, serving their signature hot dogs or whatnot. It was a smaller turnout than normal, but we still filled the parking lot up, and most importantly, we filled the U-Haul up. So that was that. And then that was the first weekend in November. Then this past weekend.
Wait, Skip. What's a CD player? You say you gave away those CD players. What's a CD player? I was wondering.
Yeah, Skip. For anybody that does not know, you remember the old school boom boxes that used to carry big D batteries? We actually had a Nostalgia toy store donate 5 of those.
Oh, wow.
Rather than put those in the Toys for Tots bin, we raffled them off. It was free raffle. Everybody that gave a minimum 5 toys got 1 ticket. So every 5 toys, you got a ticket. And there were people running to the store to buy more toys to try to win one of those boxes. It was a double cassette. It had the radio, and it had the handle and the strap.
Damn.
And I almost did a pull a VIP move. Said I want that one. We ain't wrapping that one, but I had to be fair. I didn't win it. I didn't win it.
How big were they? Were they Radio Raheem big?
No, they were about 1.5 feet.
Oh wow, that's still nice.
Yeah, they weren't the big ones, you know, that you had to put up on you. No, they weren't that one. But when I actually opened one up and plugged it in, and it was official. I think it was it wasn't Radio Shack. It was Magnavox.
Gotcha.
They were Magnavox boom boxes. So yeah,
that's legit. That's legit.
I want one of those. I'm gonna have to get one.
Yeah, and then so fast forward on up to the 8th and the 9th. I forgot what event it was, but can't remember. Anyway, this past weekend, Pollination had their annual turkey giveaway, which was Saturday at Club Vibes in Stonecrest. And in Pollination, myself, Red Boy from the Retards, and a couple other people I can't remember right off, but we gave away 145 turkeys. And I'm not talking about Cornish hen style turkeys. I'm talking about 25, 30-pound turkeys.
Wow.
It was Florida Crown. That's what it was. Okay, thank you for reminding me. The weekend before, Street Royalty had a meet and greet / anniversary / recognition event out at, it was on Jodico Road. I can't think of the place. It's a new little sports bar area, but they have a huge parking lot in the back. And the car scene showed up and showed out for Street Royalty. They truly did. Everybody came out deep. About That Life was out there deep. Secret Society came deep. Misfits came deep. Pollination was there. They came. The Retards were there. Batman and Miss Pennywise were there. I'm missing somebody. And the Dirty Dodge Riders were there. Green Light Gang was there. Culturistic Kitchen was the name of the place. And I know I missed some people. Please charge it to my head, not my heart. But it was a great event. Icon King was able to recognize his Person of the Year. He gives out an Icon Award every year. And this year it was OG Magic. And they were pleasantly surprised. Oh, yeah, AHR was there. I knew I forgot somebody. But it was a great event. The crazy thing, that's not crazy. The great thing is all those people were out there and not one disagreement, not one argument, not one gripe, not one fight, not nothing. So kudos to the car scene, man, for continuing to keep this peaceful thing up that we got going. Hopefully it'll continue on for the next 50 years. But it was a great event. Shout out to Street Royalty again. That was the weekend of the 8th and the 9th. And then, like I said, this past weekend, Pollination did the turkey, their annual giveaway on Saturday. I was there for that. Myself, along with me, we gave away 145 turkeys to everybody that came by. And then Sunday, they had their annual team bowling tournament. I'm not sure how that turned out because Sunday was also my wife's birthday. So I couldn't be anywhere but with her. That's why I missed that. So yeah, I have been running and supporting and promoting and everything else with this car scene, man, because I love it so much. And I hope that we continue to do great things on this car scene. But that's my good bad. And then real quick, there was no bad on any of the events. There was no bad.
I hate I missed all that. I really do. So
yeah, you was there in spirit because I was there. So there you go.
Oh,
Yeah. But that's been it, man. And we're gonna talk about the stuff we got coming up this weekend later on. But yeah, we've been working, man. We're trying to keep it, keep it G, as they say up north.
There it is. Queen representing. What have we missed? What have we missed since the last time we've been on?
She's an auntie now.
Why you gotta keep bringing that up? Anyways, I celebrated my birthday. Not only my birthday, but my middle child's birthday. Her birthday is the day before mine. And in spirit, because I didn't know, celebrating Michelle's birthday. So, one of these years we're gonna have to have a three-peat, and we all celebrate together.
So what sign is that? What sign is that, Queen?
It's a Scorpio.
Scorpio, duh.
I'm not into the signs, so I don't know.
I mean, other than mine, I really don't know much. I really don't.
We got two Sagittarius up here, one here and one there.
We got birthday in November. I mean December.
Yep, the 5th and the 12th.
What? Oh, so wow.
7 days to the day.
Wait a minute. We might have to drop her, Skip. She's just gonna put it out there like that, Skip.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't have a bunch of them, so I plan to have a bunch more.
Hey, exactly.
People ask me, I tell y'all, when people ask me in my sign, the stop sign.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, but that's all I did. Chill with some good people. Just the normal. I like to be at home a lot, but we did go to Charlotte because Layla wanted to go to Charlotte. They have a big Frankie's Fun Park up there, so she wanted to go up there and chill with my brother David and his kids. And so
I haven't heard about a Frankie's Fun Park in forever. It's been
my kids wear it out. It out. Like they ain't got the same rides every time they go. Wear it out.
They making memories.
Yeah, like they get on the same things every time, and they still excited to go. So
I'm glad Layla had a good birthday.
She did.
Wow.
Wait, what about me?
And you too. I'm sorry, Auntie.
Oh.
You was running around trying to find your size in diapers, wasn't it?
Hey, it probably was. It's that and them little, sole insert shoe in the shoes, all that.
Girl, you don't wear enough to have no damn inserts in your shoes.
Yeah, I do. And I'm finding me a little sweater so I can, all of that. I'm official now. Auntie.
You got some lemon pepper steppers?
I do. I got them and the Monica shoes,
Okay.
So,
Boy,
my employees be like, listen, every time I go to a restaurant, they be like, oh, Miss Tia, I like your little kitten heels. I'm like, fuck all y'all. They're comfortable.
Hey, I'm telling you, the ones, the big ones in my closet about to go. I know y'all probably don't believe it, never would have thought, but yeah, I got some 6+. They got to go.
Some what?
6-inch plus.
Yeah,
So
me too.
What?
6-inch plus heels.
Yep.
That old.
Yeah.
I got a
Well, I bet walk around like Prince, throwing your ass to left.
Hey, I'm telling you,
don't cooperate no more.
But they got the. Yeah, I can't do that. I know one step, my ankle going, and it's gonna be over with. So.
Yeah, you're old now. Ain't gonna be your ankle. It's gonna be your hip.
Ankle, leg, hip, everything. So yeah.
We're gonna see tomorrow. We're gonna see tomorrow about them hips, Mr. Skip.
Oh, you go. That's right. You're gonna be here. Okay.
We're gonna talk about it later. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see.
So yeah, last but not least, I had a great event the other weekend. I went into the restroom and I really, really, enjoyed myself. I took a shit and I haven't been in nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Mute him. Because as soon as he said, I thought he meant to say something else when he mute his ass. We ain't got time for this. Come on, let's get to the next. Let's go.
That was definitely a bad.
Right. I need to fix it. I'm mad that I missed the bowl-a-thon because I really, really enjoyed bowling and I haven't been out there in a minute. And I always get back out there on the lanes, but somebody didn't remind me. But I've been working very, very much lately. And
Can I tell on him? Can I
Yes.
tell on?
Yes.
Okay, so I just said, I had a little procedure, not about what I told you, Queen, something else.
Okay.
So I had a procedure. I'm laying down. I've been laying down for days and days. Just been laying down, and I'm laying there, and somebody's hand reaches across the bed and says, open this for me. My hands are weak. Wait, I even have one to show you. Let me show you what he asked me to open. Hold on.
You ain't even got one. Why you lying?
He said,
No, you don't.
he said, open this. My hands weak.
No, don't do that. Don't do me.
Fucking bullshit.
So, Queen, if you had surgery and you laid up in the bed trying to recover, and Demetrix said, open this, my hand's weak.
She gonna open it.
I'm a what?
She gonna open it.
Let me tell y'all something.
Skip, it
Demetric,
was this.
no. And he
Right here.
watching Demetric, no.
Candy. All right, y'all. This is what I didn't have it, but this is what they gave my car club for being car club of the decade.
Oh,
Of the decade. Yeah.
that's hardware right there.
That's our logo on it. And it has Toys for Tots on that side and a speaker on this side, because that's what we do. We shut it down, boys. And
Okay.
I had this made. It's heavy too. That's my logo. And that's my little train.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah. So,
Did you
Yeah.
see me open that
Rapid
on camera? You saw how I opened that though?
Anywho, moving right along. Let's get into it. If you haven't shared this broadcast right now, we are live. This is a live broadcast. This is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, if you're old as shit, this is called a stream. So if you would share right now, if you would share it out to anybody you like, tell the people that Queen Kong and Mr. Skip and Miss TJ and Mr. are on right now. Hit that share button right now. Hit that like button right now. If you hadn't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So the realities of joining car culture. What I wish I knew before I started into this community. I think that was a very, very interesting take on it. So let's break this down into segments. Let's start from the back and work our way forward. Pause. What I wish I knew before I got into the game. Let's go with Queen first. So you have built a very, very unique monstrosity as far as in a car audio game. So just name your top two things. Now we ain't even gonna do three. Top two things. Wish you would have known before you got into the car audio game.
The top two. Now you would think I would have had this like on the top of my head. The top two that I wish I would have known. I mean, I kind of prepare myself. Sponsorships are hard to come by. Soon as Skip started doing it, sponsorships are hard to come by. People may think, or you may see. So don't jump up in the game thinking because you got this, you made a couple of little videos, and you coming out and saying, "Hey, can I get a sponsor?" It's not gonna work like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's what I did. I'm just saying that's what I've seen. But I also
wait. At what point were you under the impression that that was even a thing? Like, did you start making a build, and then later on somebody said, "Hey, somebody can sponsor you and they can pay for all this shit and they can slap labels on your car and they can pay for it"? Or you understand my question?
Yeah, go ahead, Skip.
Yes, that's not how it works. What it is, you have to build it. You have to make it into a monstrosity, and then they will come. They don't build your car. They'll put stuff in your build. Now, If you don't have a following like what she has, they're not going to put their expensive equipment in there because people won't see it. That's what the other part of the sponsorship is that people don't understand. You can take a car like Bled's. It's a lot of money in that car. But if Bled don't have a following, no sponsor is going to say, you know what, I'll put a set of rims on that, because it won't get the exposure for them having to give it to him to bring people into their doors. So sponsorships work after you spent your money. That means you might get some more upgraded equipment or the elite equipment or the team equipment.
Yep.
And what I mean by team is team equipment costs more because it's bigger, faster, better, stronger, whatever you want to put it. The team speakers, to give you an example, we're going to use a set of rims. You can go buy a set of 4G autos for between $8,000 and $15,000. But if they had team 4G autos, they would be the 3-piece, the all of the high dollar stuff, titanium, whatever, and they cost $30,000, but they give them to you because you're part of their team and you're showcasing everywhere. Every big show, you're there. So that's how sponsorship works, if anybody didn't know. So you can't go, hey, look what I got, look who I am. They're going to see you on social media. They're going to reach out to you. If you go pandering to them, they be like, all right, what's your information? We'll call you back. And keep it. So that's how sponsorship truly works. And one thing before Queen continues, everything isn't always free. Like if the amp costs, say, hypothetically $1,000, they may give it to you for $250. You see what I'm saying? So they'll knock something off, and that's the sponsorship. It's not. There's very few people that have 100% sponsorship.
Right. People. And I'm one of them for mine, but like you said, everything isn't free because even if they have you for, I'm gonna give it to you for $250. Now we want you to post this and this many times on social media or do this and this. When I got mine, I let them know, hey, I'm not consistent, but I know I have a big following. I know a lot of young people follow me. So when I do post about it, do this and this, but I can't be consistent enough to, I'm gonna post about this brand day in, day out, because I have my own brand as well. So, we had to get that understanding like, hey, you have your brand, you're doing this, I have a following, but I have my own brand. If I'm posting y'all got to post me too. It's a two-way street. It's not gonna go like that. Like I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? So that was so you just have to if you do get the opportunity, really talk to your sponsors about what you're willing to do, what what they're expecting of you and things like that. So and my second thing is that I wish that I would have known. This was younger me. I'll say naive. Just watching the company you keep. When you're younger, coming to the game thinking that, hey, everybody's in it for the same reason. I love cars. I love music. You just gonna think everybody that you meet at a car show has the same agenda, and they don't. Especially when you start to get a little bit of attention with somebody might have the same color as you, and that's gonna be a problem because you getting a little bit more attention than them, and you got the same color.
I color her. The only reason she's getting that because she's doing it for me. It's definitely watching the company you keep, just paying attention. Everybody's. I mean, I wish it was like I say. It's just that we're just in it for cars, but it starts to be a little bit of well, how they say back in the day, hey, learn how to mind your own business. Mind the business that pay you.
Yeah, learn, do that in the culture, because once you start to, hey, well, this and this did this, and you start to tie into everything, it's an issue. So I stay out the way. It may be a little here and there, but I stay out the way because. Hey,
so real quick, and I don't want to go into a tangent, but it's very rare that you see females doing it at the level that you do it. So honestly, how did you really gain the love of car audio? Like, did it happen at an early age, or like me? I was putting big house box speakers in cars back in the day, like just playing with wires and connecting speakers. no amp. You know that I gained that at an early. That's why I can't hear shit right now because I've been putting speakers in cars for a long time, and I'm half fucking deaf. You should be deaf too. I understand how you're not. But where did you really?
I don't think she got the same
spark?
stuff on her side. I think she got some over there and ain't nothing over there.
What was that spark to say? You know what? I want to put 99 fucking speakers in the truck.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've always been that female that's like, hey, I want to do it bigger than the males do. I've always been that female. So it wasn't no inspiration like I heard somebody build and it was this and this. It was, I put 2 15s and I felt like it wasn't loud enough because I went to a car show and theirs was, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like me, like even when I was younger, like in high school, I want to be different. I was playing basketball. I said, shoot, I want to play football too. If they can do it, damn, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really was always that female. Yeah, like I just want to do something. I just want to do something. If I've always felt if a male can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push my way to do it. And that's what back in the day, like 2005, it was definitely male dominated. Male dominated. So I said, you know what? After these 2 15s, just skip everything else. Give me 2 21s. Let's go.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, Skip. What I wish I knew before I started. So in 1923, what were you thinking before you entered the car?
What?
That I hope they get rid of this crank so I don't keep hurting my arm.
Yeah.
No, I've been doing this over 30 years. And like Mr. said, I remember, if anybody remembers what a Radio Shack is, Radio Shack before Best Buy was before all of the electronic stores, it was Radio Shack.
Yeah.
And Radio Shack used to sell a speaker called Realistic.
Oh, yeah, I remember Realistic.
I had 2 Realistic 15s in a flat board in my back seat. They were free air speakers. Nobody uses free air speakers anymore. Everything is made for a box. But the truck was actually the box for us. We would put the board, take the back seat off, the backing of the back seat, and nail the board up, and then put caulk. We used window caulk to seal it, and then cut the holes out first, of course. Put the speakers in, and then the trunk acted as the box.
Hey, Skip, the blow through before the blow through.
Yes, that's exactly what that was. But I had those, and I actually almost got decapitated because I took my mother's seat out of the back of her car and did it with the speakers. And then she made me fashion it to where I could put the seat back up and cover it. Because once I did all the cutting, you couldn't take it out because the support was messed up. So I actually butchered her car.
Wait a minute. You modified your mother's car?
Yes. Because I drove it more than she did, but then when she drove it, she expected to get in it and, just go. She got in and looked back there and saw those speakers. She was like, where's my damn seat?
Wow.
But I was able, along with some of my friends, to fix it to where I could put the seat back over the speakers and people could get in and you wouldn't know they were there unless you pull the seat down like, what's back here? But yeah, that was my foray into installing and being in the music. And then it grew and grew and grew and grew. And as I got older, every single vehicle had a bunch of music in it. And I ain't gonna say I was at the forefront because there were people doing it way bigger than me. But where I'm from, I was the guru because I knew how the ohm loads, I understood ohm loads and everything else when it comes to installing speakers. So what I wish I had known though was how I gotta double down on what Queen said. Is how two-faced people are. How two-faced they will become when you become bigger or more popular than they are. And I'm an outgoing, loud, funny type person, and I just attract a crowd because I'm approachable, because I'm funny, because I'm good to be around, and I've lost some what I considered at the time to be best friends behind it, because I will not allow you to degrade me but once. You can't. I'm sorry, and I apologize, man. I was wrong. Once you say that, that's it. Not you dead to me. You're just another person in this world to me. You know, I have said to some people that you're dead to me, but once you cross that line, there's no coming back because I'm not going to give you another chance to kill me this time. So I wish I had known how deceitful people can be. Now, again, I haven't been in any life, but coming from Florida to here, it was a culture shock because everything was 75 to 80% black. Had never experienced that.
That's right.
So getting to see it and having, being around a lot of people like Rafael Capone with the studio. I've been knowing him since 2008. So I've seen him grow with his studios and how everything, meeting a lot of rappers and, stuff like that. So just understanding life when your hobby kind of takes over. This car hobby has taken over for me because now I make my living with it. I run a trophy business and depend on car clubs and car related people to come support me, so I can continue on the scene and then, hopefully make everybody happy in their purchases and whatnot. So the major thing is just stop assuming people are you. I can't put my thoughts and emotions in somebody else's body and say, hey, I wouldn't do that, so I don't expect you to do it. I can't expect people to do what I would do or act how I would act. So, yeah. And then I guess the other thing is save money, man. Like I had a chance, and I don't think I told you the story. When me and my wife moved up here in 2001, we were living in Daytona. She had got transferred. We both were working at Bethune-Cookman College. Because it's university now, but we were both working at Bethune-Cookman College. And she transferred to Spelman. So my brother owned a construction company up here at the time. So I was moving up here to work with him in the construction. And she was going to transfer to Spelman to be the bookstore manager at that college. And pods, portable on-demand storage, pods, y'all see them everywhere now. They weren't in the state of Georgia at the time. They were new in Florida, and we went to Florida, went to the Pods place, and I said, "Hey man, we want to rent one of these to go to Georgia." They were like, "Well, we don't have a office in Georgia." And the man said to me, "Hey man, for $1,500, you can get your own franchise started, and you're breaking ground, and you're moving to Atlanta. That's the best place." I'm like, "Man, whatever. This shit ain't gonna work," because fly by night companies just come up and
you've been rich, nigga.
We got everything moved up here. I'm gonna say a year and a half, maybe 2 years later, I started seeing pods everywhere.
Everywhere.
When I say everywhere, I'm like, oh my God, I missed it. $1,500. I could have ground floor stuff. But that was one of those things where I just didn't believe it was gonna work because you see stuff pop up and then it's gone. I missed it. I could have been in on the ground floor. So yeah. Those are my two.
Miss TJ, what I wish I knew before I got into the game.
I'm not in the game yet.
Not in the game yet?
I'm not in the game yet. I'm working to be in the game. I've had some slightly modified cars. Like Queen, I've always been a female who had cars that people didn't think was mine. I would pull up and men would be like, "Girl, who car are you driving?" And it was mine. And but as said many times on this show, all the cars that I've had were not considered, even though they were modified, they were not considered cars that the modern muscle culture that we're in really paid any attention to. So I will be a part of the car scene more enthusiastically this upcoming season. So we'll see. I think I've gotten all the hard work out of the way on my build. I just have some aesthetic
working on
it to make. And y'all better watch out because I'm coming.
Hard.
I'm coming for some necks. I'm stepping on some necks. And in the words of my dear Queen Kong, I'm about to apply some pressure. So, yeah.
No, Miss Pennywise, it is not. It is not.
Looks like it hurt.
No, it's heavy, but no, I see it's big, so it's not like this one, but
yeah. But I will say, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I went back to the subject. It'll be interesting because my car is an old school. So I think that it will be a very interesting foray for me because we are not old school heavy on this podcast. So me going into that arena is going to be interesting. Not only just because it's something we haven't done, but also because I'm a female. So when I pull up, I'm eager to see what people are going to be saying. Like, I know that's not her car. I know people are going to be saying that. I know when they hear it, they're going to be like, that's not her car. It's not her car.
And they're going to say, man, we ain't seen one of these in forever.
Yeah, that's for sure. I saw one a couple of days ago, and I was just like, wow, just to see it moving. You know, sometimes you see a car on the highway and you be like, why in the fuck is that car still running? It makes you think that, like, there's no way.
You have one and you don't think that.
No way.
Right.
Like, you ever see an old ass car? You be like, hell no, bro. Like the original, like Pontiac Grand Ams, like the original, the small ones. Like, you know, like, bro, why is that on 75? Yeah. No way.
Well, they took care of it. That's why.
Right. It might be garage kept. Damn.
No way.
I know some people still driving Yugos.
There's no way.
I'm not mad at it.
Yes.
And you see it and you like really, really question it. Anyway, mine, I look at it a little different. I think there's three things. I think it's the look, the speed, or the sound. Okay. So I come from a generation, because a lot of us are not from where we are, but I'm from up north, and we used to stand on the stoop, and we would sit on the stoop, and we would do two things. We would look at cars, and we would hear cars coming from around the corner. You know what I'm saying? And that was a thing. So to see something, you know, coming around, you're like, oh my God. And you just sit there and you be like, ooh, I wish he spun the block. Well, that wasn't a term then. That's what they say now.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, big deal?
I wish he would come back around so I can see that again or I can hear that again. Those are the main two things.
Coming soon to a city near you.
Now, the third thing, as I said, was speed. So a lot of people got in the game because they want to go fast. That wasn't me. I was mainly on look and sound. So if it had speakers in it, yada, I was just fascinated, you know, from an early age, sitting on the stoop and just watching cars go by. But what I wish I would have known as far as getting into the actual modification and the actual culture, it's a lot of politics, you know, and it's very difficult to explain politics to people who are non-political or who are not politicians. Let me say that again. It's extremely difficult to explain politics to somebody who's non-political or they are not a politician. So if you're not running for an office, which most of you niggas is, that's basically what it is. You're running for office. You either want to be a president of a car club, you want to run a car club, you want to be a vice president of a car club, you want to be a part of a car club. It's a political thing. You're running for office. It's a lot of things going on and a lot of different moving parts that I had no clue that existed.
Right.
Like people throwing shows. You can't do this if it's on this date, or you can't do this in this area. Yep. You can't do this at this venue. It's the politics are serious.
Well, okay, Mr. You kind of went in another direction. with your answer, because I thought we were talking about this build and what we wish we would have known. So
we're talking about what we wish we would have known. Okay. Well,
however,
I think Eric. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, with that being said, I do. With that being said, I do think that there are a lot of things, like you said, politically. I remember when we first came on the car scene, we weren't supposed to talk to other people in other clubs. That's part of the politics of what Mr. is saying. So when we went to an event, we could speak a little bit, but we couldn't be hanging with people in other clubs. And I think that a lot of what Atlanta CarCast has done is we've broken that. I'm sorry, these comments.
They just grow up.
Right.
But I think that we've helped a lot with breaking the ice and allowing people to talk to and communicate with each other. Because we actually have gotten into the culture and we talk to everybody, and as a result, everybody is talking to each other. But when we came along over 10 years ago, it was, you better not be fraternizing with them.
I mean, it's still kind of that way too. It's still kind of that way.
And it was born out of envy, hatred, jealousy, all that stuff, so.
Let me switch gears. So and I'm going to answer a question that I'm going to pose. If I could go back 10, 15 years and I can tell myself one thing to do differently, to me, it would be go big or go home and don't cut corners. Like, don't like literally don't go with the cheap shit. Go hard or go home. Like what you get what you pay for. If that makes sense. Like
definitely.
I made a lot of mistakes of just going the cheap route or cutting corners or having the homeboy do it, yada yada yada, too early, and I think I should have went big from the jump. So if y'all could do that, if y'all could ask yourself that question, what would that be?
I told you I'd make investments. If I had made that one investment, I would be stupid rich.
What would you tell yourself, Queen? 10 years
No,
ago?
go ahead, Skip. Finish. No, finish. Let Skip finish. Go ahead. Go.
No, I'm just saying that if I had made that investment that I would have, that I should have made before I moved here, I'd be stupid rich.
Okay. Got
Just
you. Got you.
So make investments, spend your money wisely.
So mine was not to say that, but what we skipped off of. When we talk about the money, I ain't gonna lie to you. Do not come in to the scene with pipe dreams. Have a budget. Like a lot of people don't think first. Let me have a budget on what's the max, and let me see what's available, from that. Everybody has to start somewhere. I get it. But everybody, you look at somebody's car. Oh, I see Nava car. I see this car. I see that car. Oh, I see CJ on 32s, and I just want to do this, and that. But when you're new, like freshly new into it, and you haven't done your research, and you don't know what things cost, then it puts a little damper on you. I feel like, so every time somebody young messages me, he's like, hey, well, I want to sound like you and this and this and this. Where do I start? I say, what's your end budget? What are you willing to spend per speaker? What is your full budget? And let's break it down from there. Because money, it ain't none of this cheap. Now, So.
And that's the thing, when I have my phone rings daily. I'm gonna say 10 to 15 times a day for advice, for information, how to reach out to this person, etc. And the one thing I'll tell everybody is you can't be like Skip. You can't be like Queen. You got to be like you. You will go broke trying to be like somebody else or trying to do what somebody else did because you have no idea how far they've come, how much they've spent to get to that point. And they're like, oh, man, I got money. I'm okay. When your car got to sit in the paint shop for a year and then they dent your car, then you got to pay more money to get it fixed because you got money, then you'll learn to listen and take your time.
Or how they say it, Skip, when you got to pay for it twice.
Yeah.
Or 3
Skip,
times.
Skip, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is it easier to build a car in 2025 versus 2015?
No.
Or is it harder?
It's easier for me because I've seen both aspects of it. But back then, you built it just to hear it. Now it has to be built a certain way. Like if you like loud packs, you got to build 1,000 speakers. Then you got to do support for your doors because the hinges are going to sag. The air shocks for your back window has to be changed. You have to insulate the walls at the inside of everything. Back then, it was the rattle and everything was cool because, oh man, that sounds good. Now with everybody's ear being better, with all the products being 100 times better than what they were, you can't just say, I'm gonna go get me some sundown audio and put them in here. It's gonna sound good. Nope, you got to deaden your car. In some like in Queen's case, her truck has another 5,000 pounds added to it outside of audio. Y'all think she's able to stand on that hood, that roof of that truck and not dent it because that's how I came from the factory? No. There's a lot of things that people don't see that go into these bills now. When back 15 years ago, oh no, you just got some speakers, built your box or did your flatboard, put them in the car, put them on the radio and go. Now we have 0 gauge wire that's as thick as your thumb. You know, it's $5 a foot. It's different. It's harder now.
I think it's harder now with all the shops, with everybody in the market. They've cannibalized, all the rim shops. Everybody can rap now. Everybody can paint.
The difference is when you go to some of those places, you get ripped off. You get a half-ass job.
And the quality of the work,
There you go.
Yeah, the quality of the work. I wish, if we had thought about it, I wish we could have got Bled on here to talk about how he rebuilt his car because of the work he'd done previously was just shoddy work. You know what I mean? So that's a perfect example of someone who put a kit. Well, I don't want to say a kit, but he put this modification on his car and the people who did it did a horrible job. He ended up having to take the whole car apart to put it back together correctly. So to Skip's point, I do think that it could be more complicated because you just don't have the same kind of craftsmanship. I actually was reading, I read a lot, and one of the articles that I read said that there are fewer certified mechanics than ever right now. And that it's almost, how do I put it? They're urging young people to get into the trade because it's almost becoming a lost art. So, yeah.
That's just it.
So
that's why I said so much hard. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this. So if you're entering the game, how do you prove that what you're purchasing is unique and it's singular? Meaning,
there's no such thing.
You see where I'm going?
You can't purchase unique because
if I'm going to get a trunk build, okay, hold on, just wait with me. If I'm going to get a trunk build, right, and I say this is my idea, right, and they be like, oh yeah, I can do that. But what they're really doing is giving you what D-Man had 2 months prior. Should I be mad if I show up to a car show and another nigga like 3 rows down has the same trunk build as me, but just a different color scheme? Should I be mad?
No. And the reason you shouldn't be is because what made you think you bought the only one?
It's custom work, Skip.
No. The work is custom. The work is custom. Now, if you went to say Skip's auto mechanic shop, you say, hey Skip, I want to do this, and then I went and did it to Leela's car. Now that's on the builder. How you can be mad at the person that bought it? It was for sale. So the uniqueness is you doing it and coming out with it. You got to expect to be copied some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that a lot of people just don't have creativity. They see someone else's and they say, "Oh, you did that? I want the exact same thing, but I want it in blue." So you kind of can't, be mad at the shop for duplicating what you asked them to duplicate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's a shop issue. I think that's an individual issue.
But I don't think that's what's happening. I think people are novice and they don't know what's going on. And I think certain shops deliver certain builds because they've done it. You don't think that's happening? You don't think they make a trunk build?
No. Because if I come to you and say, Mister, I want to get this from Tractor Supply, I want the golf cart, this and that, but I want mine purple with orange mixed. And somebody said, "Oh, where you get that from?" Well, I got it from Tractor Supply. You're not going to resell it?
I'm talking about how you physically build it.
So, Mister, I think that, if you look, I'm not saying you don't look, right? But I've looked at a lot more cars in recent years than you because Skip and I are judging, right? And I think that people are very specifically saying, I want this.
That's right.
They're not saying do whatever you want in the trunk. They're very specifically saying, okay, I want this in the center console. I want a glass panel, and I want some. I want the speaker coming out here, and then on the sides, I want this, and then around here, I want lights, and then I want my little wine glasses over here, and then on the other side, I'm gonna have. They're asking for something very specific. They look similar because people are, in essence, saying, I saw X, they had X, I like that, but I want to do mine like blah, blah, blah. Right. You get what I'm saying?
And they'll start the conversation. I'm sorry. They'll start the conversation off, man, I seen that window thing you did in Skip's backseat console. I want that. But instead of green like he got it, I want it red.
Right.
It's what it is. That's why if you come out with it, be confident in the fact that you did it first. Like when you hear people say,
"Is it on the shop though? Is it on the shop though?" Skip it. All right. If Miss TJ comes to a shop and she says, "I want this, 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 and this," and she's illustrating an idea that shop has personally already done. Is it on the onus of the shop to say, I think such and such already did that, yada yada yada. You might should go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
It depends on, I would say, the integrity level. The only reason I say that is because what I've noticed, and this is just a little pivot, a lot of tattoo artists won't do that. You bring them a picture, hey, I seen this tattoo on this and this and this person. I want the exact same thing. They be like, you know what? I ain't gonna give you the exact same thing, but I'm gonna give you a little bit something different. And that's on the artist. That's the signature. Saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm not gonna do it just like that. So it's even on the shop. If you bring it to the shop, you're like, hey, and it might even came from the same shop. I saw you did this way. I want mine the exact same way.
Right.
It just depends on how they feel about it,
And the one thing too, Mark, is there's no patent on these things. See, if you had a patent on it, then you can control it. But you can't control your idea once somebody else has it.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna talk shit though. I'm gonna talk shit. You know who did it first. Yeah.
It's like going to the hair salon and dyeing your hair blonde, and then you come back and everybody blonde. So you gonna be mad at the hairstylist for dyeing everybody blonde because you left out with a popping ass blonde hairstyle? No,
he will. That's what he's saying.
I mean, that's where the purple came from. I was blonde. I was the only person that had this big blonde mohawk. And I came back next week and everybody was blonde. And I was like, hold on. Everybody's blonde. I need another color. So
Mark might do that to me. I'm going to dye my shits black. And then next week, me and Mark will be arguing.
I think Lady Icon was kind of seeing what I was saying. And I know you guys are judges and you see a lot of trunk builds. But to me, honestly, a lot of that shit look the same. To me, it looked the same.
Yes, but see, the same is different though, Mark. Let's do Icon King's trunk, and let's do Batman's trunk. The trunks are it's a Charger. I need the two of those two light cars. Let's do Icon King's trunk and Swag Pack Shaq's trunk. Okay. Mm-hmm. Almost identical. It's just different colors and different stuff in there. If it fits, if it goes with the flow of the car, that's what it's about. Both of them have plexiglass floors, plexiglass sides. It's an
Mhm.
air tank here, but it's this and this, this and this. And when you look at those trunks, you don't think Swag did that first. You think, oh man, that's nice. That look good, blah, 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 blah. But if you go into it with that hateful thought, oh, you copied Shaq, or you copied Icon. That's the problem with the community. You're worried about who did it first. It doesn't matter. That's why they sell more than one gun. That's why they sell more than one of the same type of rim, because it's profitable. Somebody said, ain't nobody passing up money. That's just it.
You're right. But I get why. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was gonna switch it now to the actual club culture. So let's go there. What would you tell yourself, if you can go back in time, about actually joining a club or organization that you think you should have known, that you wish you known before you entered into that club?
My answer is going to be a little different because I created my club back in 2008. Well, helped create it. People need to take the process, the what do they call it when you first join the club? What do they call it? The
Prospect.
The prospect. They need to take the prospect process serious. This is the time for you to get to know who these people are, to get to know how they roll, to get to see if you're compatible with what they like to do, what their vision is. You can't see everything from the outside. You can say, oh, they all got Dodgers, so I want to be part of them. And then it be something that you're just not cool with. Take the prospect portion of you joining the club serious. Hey, man, what y'all doing? Well, I want to go over here. Why you don't want to go over there? Well, why we can't do this? Why? Take all that stuff serious and take it in and say, you know what? I can deal with this. This is my type of scene. If not, hey, man, thank you, but no thank you. And keep it moving.
Do you think it's, beneficial to join a car club early on? So say, I just got my Camaro. I've got a few mods, but I'm not quite, there yet. Should I join a car club right off the rip, or should I go to car meets, go to car shows, kind of get a feel for different cultural aspects of clubs and then join a car club? Or should I just immediately jump into a car club scenario?
Well, it's according to who you are. And both ways can work, but the reason I would say join a car club, the first reason I would say the reason to join a car club is because they can get you in the places that you didn't know existed for your type of car. Like in y'all's case, it was Camaro Nation. And it was full of Camaros. So everything you needed to know, or a place you need to find for a part of your car, somebody in the club knew it. So you got the ends for that to help you get to where you're going. And I'm not speaking on anything that happened in y'all club, but in my case, with speakers and whatnot, we have connections with all of the big audio companies. So when somebody joins us, they normally have a decent bill or just starting out. And we'll say, hey, man, before you go buy all of that, sit down with the club and we'll tell you, hey, do this, do this, do this. Don't do that, do that, do that. So those are the benefits from my point of view of joining a club right off. Now, the negatives are you can get misled. You can get sent to the janky promoters, to the janky people because of envy and jealousy. So in that case, you might want to say, like you said, let me just go around and look and see and get ideas. And then by that time, I'll have been around enough to know that's not the car club for me. I like the way they move better. And then you start the process if that's the way you want to go. But that's just my.
Go ahead, Quinn.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. I definitely, y'all know I've been pro solo for the longest. I mean, I'm on Team No Chill now, but when I was in car clubs previously, I feel like the only issue when you're a newcomer is most of the car club, especially when they're starting out small, they're starting out in small cities, they already have a bond. You know what I'm saying? They all already been together or lived in the same city for, I'm just saying from my case, moving back to South Carolina. So they already been together for a while. They grew up together, or they, later on in life and stuff like that. So when you join, it's hard because they got a bond, and now you got to feel your way through this bond.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to feel like, hey, you notice when people are closer than others. So I'll say when I joined, one of the other car clubs, I could peep it out like, okay, yeah, we talk, we cordial, but y'all a little bit different in talking. And then when you pay attention, like I said, when you start to get a little bit more attention, you can tell when the vibes are off. You can tell when stuff start to shift. So I would say like when I went to No Chill, it wasn't. I mean, I really can't explain. Like I said, I told them no plenty of times. I mean, we just first met one day. They said, "Hey, come join us," and I explained to them. I said, I'm a loner. I don't want to do this. But we just talk, chill, with the shows. And it was like a year and a half later, and I finally said, "All right, damn, y'all, let's just go ahead and do this." But it was because we created a bond. I felt it would have been different if I would have joined the day that they asked. Like it would have been different. It was like, who the hell is this goddamn new girl and shit, So it's just like making sure those people are for you as well. Everybody don't get along, and that's fine. Everybody has different. You just have to pay attention to it. So I wouldn't say for a newcomer, that's it. You have to find yourself in this culture first before joining the club, because you have to be strong-minded. You might join the club and you just weak-willed and, hey, we about to go drive and do burnouts and go take over, and then you like, yeah, I want to be a part of y'all so bad. I'm about to do this, and now
I mean, to me,
it's over.
I always try to look at it from a consumer standpoint. Like when I got in the game, social media, as far as car culture, wasn't like it is now. And you ever got a job and you was like, yeah, I got the job, yada yada yada. I'm okay with the job. I'm thankful for the job. And then you find out that this other job that you probably could have got was hiring too, and you was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
the impatient part.
Right. I think if I could go back and really change something, I would want to know all of my options. Like if I had a Camaro, which I did, and instead of really being a prospect for one club, if I would have known there were 7 fucking clubs out there,
so you would have dated
with, that would be awesome.
You would have dated other clubs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna take you out on a date next week, Blair.
But I really think
it might be not a bad idea for clubs to date, hypothetically, people before prospecting them, because a lot of times
keep my options open.
Like we're saying, we're all saying the same thing. If it's a fit, it's a fit. If it's not a fit, it's not going to be a fit. But you won't know until you actually are around people and kind of get to experience what those people are like. And it's interesting that we kind of fall into the first group of people that we're around.
Because you don't know no better.
Right. Right. And I mean, that's no diss to any of the clubs that we know, or that we it's not. We give
I'm looking at the comment.
Oh, they
yeah.
I mean, we give our props to Camaro Nation all the time. Shout out to Ghost and Vanessa. We wouldn't be here without Camaro Nation. So there's no diss at all to them. We had an amazing time with Camaro Nation. Those people are still our family. There's so many people that are in other clubs, solo riders who still have Camaros that we see who pop up. I mean, we did an event at one of our restaurants, and 2 of our former members of Camaro Nation just popped up out of the blue and came, and it was so good to see them. Like, we just still are family. So I don't think that a lot of times we just give ourselves an opportunity to meet more people. So
one thing I'm sorry. One thing we do with our car club real quick is when they come to Shut It Down Boys, our reputation is out there that we're the loudest musical club, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When they come, hey, man, I want to join the club. Well, look, we're going to be at this show, and this show. Come hang out. introduce yourself to some people, see if it's a fit for you. And then they're going to come and say, hey, Skip, man, that dude pretty cool, man, blah, 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 blah. And then we'll say, hey, well, this is the prospect process, blah, 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 blah. We tell them to come where we are, come hang out with us, see if it's a fit. Because we have all nationalities in this club. We're not just a black club or a white club. We have women, kids, and everything. So, you know, you got to fit too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think was one of your most memorable experiences at a car show or a car meet? And that's for you guys in the chat too. What was your most memorable experience at a car show or a car meet? Good or bad? What was it? What was it that you said, I gotta be a part of this? Oh my God. What was it?
There's a white guy. He's the actual founder of the car club, our car club. He came up with the idea. His name is Zach Pope. He's an electrician. He's a commercial electrician. He has one of those Einstein type brains. And he looked at my car and said, hey, Skip, if you change this and change that, it'll get 10 times louder. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this forever. Didn't realize that this guy knows this stuff inside and out. He was like, let me show you. And it was 5 minutes. And it woke my car up as if we had just did an engine change. And it blew my mind that this guy could just look at it and say, do this. He didn't hear it, no nothing. So that was an eye opener for me because it really gave me a wake up call to let me know you don't know everything you think you know. You know a lot, but there's more than you. And the wake up call was all you had to do was take his advice and you wouldn't be sitting here dumbfounded now. So yeah, that was a great thing that happened to me because it told me about really getting into car installation, which is another story, but yeah. That was an eye opener for me.
Queen, what about you?
As far as what was the question again? As far as what was the eye opener for?
Boy, this skull keeper, boy, I tell you.
Wait, what? No, Tia, Miss Tia. What was the eye opener for going to a car show or what
was that moment? Well, it was a two-part question. What was one of the most memorable experiences you ever had at a car event? A. And B, what was the moment? We've already talked about why you wanted to build your car, right? But what was the moment in the whole community aspect that you was like, yes, this is it right here. I wanna do this as many times on a weekend as I can. I want to be out here. I want to get on top of the roof, and I want to, what was that for you? When did you arrive?
So that came to me because back in the day they were having the car shows at the track, like in the drag strip. They was doing like co-handed, like they was out there racing, and like matter of fact, it was Don't Master having the shows at Bowman Drag Strip, and it was in conjunction with a car show. So I went out there, and this was again right when I came back to Orangeburg. So I went out there, and I mean, I had my truck. It was bowling ball blue on 30s, and I was just out there just having a good time, just playing, beating, just talking with everybody, having a good having a good time. And I was standing on my truck back then too. So it was just like, and then we was already going to the track every Sunday because it was just right around the corner. So going to the track every Sunday. So once the car shows came into it, and I was like, oh man, this is it. What was the second part again?
I guess you answered both.
You answered
both. You did.
Okay.
These comments are some good stuff, man. Jamie Hunt, theme cars and Skullkeeper. We told your story, Skullkeeper.
Hey, Jamie.
Jamie said we were doing an event, and when a young lady got sick, the culture started praying and took up a love offering. I knew that day I was proud to be a part of the culture. For sure. Mr. Michael said, we went to feed the homeless in the West End. I was sold. Mr. What was you missed the question? What was I was with you. So and our answers might be different. What was the most memorable experience you've had at a car event? It's a two-part question. And what was the moment? I think I know the answer, your answer to this one, that you said, "Oh, this is it. I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this culture."
I'm very much so like Theme Cars R Us. I mean, we used to go to the food pantries and stuff like that's different when you go to a place like that and you strap on an apron and you're boxing up food and you're really making a difference. I mean, we went to like homeless places and parking lots and just to watch people. Like we used to the turkey drives and all that. None of this shit is new. Like we were doing this shit.
We've been doing it forever. Blanket drives.
I was there when he said he went to when we went to the West End. I think we had 250 turkeys, and when I tell you that was amazing. And Miss TJ, she never really tips her hat, but even back then we had like 250 turkeys, and she prepared, I think it was 100 or 150 meals on top of the turkey drive. So we fed homeless people, and people were ecstatic and watching people get in line to get turkeys and to actually feed people. Like people were, I mean, I saw people coming behind dumpsters that they were sleeping behind to get food. This was 10, 15 years ago. I was like, this shit is crazy. Like, and you know homeless people exist, but to see them like live and in full effect, that was crazy.
The one thing I'm saying in all these comments is just what y'all just hit on, that we're doing more than just car shows. And the thing that stuck with them the most was to give back, right? Community service. This is some stuff that, like Mr. said, we've been doing this since 2009, 2008 and on up. But the fact that that one part of the scene stayed consistent all the way through to now is what's beautiful about what we do. We don't hesitate to go feed on. That's another thing I forgot I did one of these weekends. We went down to the underground and had along with
the retards.
And again, all those clubs I named earlier, we went to a parking deck and did a feed the homeless for like 5 hours. We actually did not run out of food. We had that much. And we were giving out sanitizers, the wellness kits, socks. We gave out blankets. We gave out everything. And the line stayed long for, I want to say, 3 hours. And it got to the point where there were no more people, and we still had stuff. So again, it's the beautiful thing that nobody shirks that part of what we do, giving back. And that's what I'm seeing here. And it's lovely, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a different answer. All that, yes. But it was I do. Because the question was a two-part question. What was the moment when you realized, yes, I want to do this? We used to go on these crazy ass rides.
I know what you're finna say.
On the highway.
The dragon.
I was a passenger. No, I wasn't going to say that.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'll never forget this one ride we went on, and I don't even remember where we were coming from. But when I got out the car, I cussed out everybody.
Everybody in the line. She went from car 1 to car 30.
Fuck you. It was. I did. But at the same time, it was the exhilaration.
Tell us why.
I was driving my own car. And I was in the back. because I wasn't in a Camaro. I was in a little Mercedes, and I was in the back. Was I in the Mercedes or a BMW? Which one? I don't remember. But nonetheless, I think I was in the BMW. I was in the back, and they was just leaving me. And I tried to keep up, but it was so exhilarating. It was exhilarating. I mean,
the way you said it, they was leaving me.
They were, because I wasn't really in the lineup, because they was blocking, and they what was Fireball's position, Mr. MPT? What do you call it? Road captain.
He was a senior road captain.
They was road captaining, and I wasn't in a Camaro, so all the other cars was like, forget her, like they was just cutting all in front of me. They was doing 130 miles. I was like, Jesus Christ! When I got there, I was so upset. Like, I'm never doing this again, but I want to do this again next weekend.
Okay.
That's how you feel.
Let me tell y'all. If you've never been a part of a club, and you
that was fun too.
Once you go through a ride like that, and you debo an entire stratosphere of a highway or road, it is exhilarating. And when you stop and everybody gets out the car, everybody is super pumped up. Like, man, we just fucked that shit up. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got into an accident. That is one of the most amazing feelings that you can ever have. And anybody can attest to this. Like, when you literally, and it's flawless, and you're deboing traffic, it's almost like a God type feeling where you can control everything on the road. And we on these four wheels, like that's the one of the best feelings you can ever experience. It's amazing.
Wow.
It's different. It's different when you stand up. So I missed that part when TJ, that second part. Like, what was the moment that made me say I'm gonna do this weekend after weekend? I was just a couple of weekends kind of person, like, but then I'm gonna give them their props. Well, when it was my transporter first, and we went to his show, did his show. So we left his show, but all the cars left his show, and then they had a black bike event too at the I don't know nothing about motorcycles. What's the major motorcycle brand? Harley Davidson. No. It was at Harley Davidson Tower in Columbia, South Carolina. Okay. So they had a huge event. So we left from the car show and went over there. All right, cool. I ain't never stayed up late. Like, I stayed up late that night. So after that, then they was like, let's go to this grown and up at club. So we took the cars and the bikes out there. Me and Demetri drove when we was coming home. As we was coming in the driveway, the sun was coming up. I said, I ain't never, mind you, this was only 3 years ago. I said, I ain't never did nothing like this. But my only other time was, like when I started getting with Team No Chill, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna give y'all all y'all props. Coming to Atlanta, and I always say, people might be like, oh, you hating this and this and this. If you've been to Atlanta and you going back home, the car show culture is different.
It's different.
So getting out there, and y'all got 8 car shows in a 2-day weekend, and it's just like, what am I gonna do? Yeah. So you just picking and choosing, but you just jumping on the highway, then you going and you seeing they got a whole ride out. Well, I'm about to ride with them. And I'm about to go. So that it really was me coming down to Atlanta to y'all events and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I thought I was gonna do this heavy every weekend, and then I got time.
Wow. Another thing, Skip, too, like the remember the Gresham Parks and the different pull-up, all that shit is dead. That shit was fucking amazing.
Y'all used to do that heavy. I do know the Gresham Park.
Listen, Gresham Park might hold, the park itself might hold 20 cars. every Sunday there were a good 500 to 1,000 cars
Easy.
up and down the street, on the grass, on the sidewalk, under the trees.
Damn near parked up on the trees. You was in there. You was in there, aggression, boy.
You know, I think I ain't gonna change my question, but you know, the one thing about me being on the car scene so long and being from the beginning to now is recognition. I've always been trash talking and laughing and joning people or snapping on people, and I never paid attention to me being videoed. And I went to Texas Heat Wave in Austin, Texas, 2017. 3,000 cars in this car show.
Ooh, I know that shit was lit.
This was the car show, 3,000 cars. So me and all of my car club, like 20 of us, we were walking, and this white guy comes up to me and had his phone with me. He said, "Hey, Mr. Skip, how you doing?" I was like, "What's up, brother?" He said, "Well, I know." He said, "You don't know me." So now I'm thinking my car club don't play the joke with me and had this guy come up to me with his son. He said, "Hey, man, you mind if we get a picture with you?" I'm like, "For what?" "Man, we see you on YouTube all the time." "See me on YouTube?" He said, "Yeah, man, you funny, man. My son watches all your videos." I'm like, "I don't have a YouTube." In 2017, I did not have one, but all of the videos of me at car shows, hosting, laughing, and whatnot, got me recognized 3,000 miles away, 2,000 miles away, however far it is. And that was mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
You'll never know who's. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead. No,
I was going to say another moment more recently for me was when we went to the Project Jasmine show and it rained. And it was looking real bleak for us. But them
I'm going to pause you right quick. Let me pause you. Demetrius is in the background talking about, because Salt and Pepper was out there. He in the kitchen right now. Talking about because Salt and Pepper was. He watching him and Rock, the other guy that was standing on the truck, the white fella.
Yeah.
And he in the back. I hear him right now. Yeah, because Salt and Pepper was out there. Go ahead, Miss TJ. Go ahead.
So it was a beautiful day. It started off beautifully, and then all of a sudden it got gray, and then this torrential rain came down, and we jumped back into the camper that we were in, and we looked out the window, and we saw this lady dancing hard in the rain.
Yeah,
it was like, you know what? Hell yeah! So literally, everybody started dancing in the rain.
They did.
I must say, that was one of the best unexpected experiences at a car show I've ever had. We danced in the rain and listened to music and had y'all little stunt wall competitions back and forth for hours in the rain. And everybody who stayed, because a lot of people left, but the majority of us stayed. Everybody that stayed, we were all outside in the rain, and it was amazing.
We was under that tent like, hey, somebody got to sacrifice their system and turn it on in the rain. It's gonna get wet, but we're gonna figure it out afterwards. And then Ben went and turned his on. Demetrius and Ben, and they went and got the tent. Lila opened the doors. And they was like, go ahead and open the doors. We're gonna have to do. We was like, dog, we already drenched wet now. We ain't gonna. And we came up to me. He was like, so you think I should cancel the show and move it for a rain date? I said, don't do that. I said, we got you. Just hold on. We got you.
I'm gonna tell the story.
They want to know about the shirt.
All right. Like Miss TJ,
you gotta tell them what happened and how
tell the whole story. Tell the whole story. All right, we went to the Project Jasmine show at the South Carolina Fairgrounds, right across from the South Carolina football stadium. And we took a mobile home up there, us three and Nighthawk and Lady Icon and my wife. Anyway, we were in a mobile home. We're in a mobile home. We pull up, we park, we set up the whole Atlanta CarCast thing. I said you. My wife is in the background. Talking about your wife. I did say you.
That's how they be.
He said, Michelle, damn.
Salt and pepper, and Miss Michelle. Everybody.
Okay, we had the whole setup, and Mr. and I were just coming back from getting food for everybody, and I looked up. I was like, "Hey, man, let's get these TVs and stuff in the mobile home now. Here come the rain."
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. So I started taking the monitors down. The rain just boom, just all of a sudden. So me, Mr. and Nighthawk got there. We just taking electronics, conveyor belt them inside the mobile home, and we got soaked. I'm talking about, you would have thought we just got out of our pool. Every single item we had was soaking wet.
Our tent blew away.
All the hell. So we saved one, but the other one we just let it go, and it flew away.
It's still on top of the South Carolina sign right now.
Yeah. So anyway, we were soaking wet. Nighthawk with his Mr. Wisdom ass, he had a whole change of clothes. Mr. went in the shower and changed and had a dry shirt. I didn't. My wife had a change of clothes, so she had a shirt. And let me explain to y'all, the shirt is she had it made a couple of years prior. We went to a New Edition concert, and it had NE for life on the front, and on the back where the shirt hangs down toward your ass. What did it say, baby? Michelle.
Now she don't want to talk.
Oh, okay. It said New Edition across the ass. Right. So again, I gotta get all this wet stuff off me because it done slowed down with the rain, and I don't want to get sick. So I put the shirt on, and of course it fit me kind of snug when I put it on, and I'm not thinking what's across the ass. So just
I remember that.
New Edition for life, huh? Oh shit! So I got to roll the shirt up, and I'm walking around NE for life on my shirt, and New Edition across my ass, but I don't give a damn. We will have
Skip. We had extra shirts.
I didn't think I was like, my wife wasn't gonna let me come out there with no wet clothes on, so I had to get out of it. This lady icon, it was bedazzled too. Okay, but I'm confident over here.
Oh no, you're fine. But guess what? You see, Demetric, I guess they felt like, look, our shirts are too wet. Demetric,
don't hear her laughing in the background.
And got doggone D-Lane and had on no shirts.
Yeah, a lot of people use their shirts off.
Yeah, but my wife wasn't gonna let me go without no shirt because
Demetric gonna be man, and they gonna be out there with them off all the time. Him, Rock, and D-Lane, or they get shirt off too. They gonna take their shirts off. They gonna
but my wife wasn't let me be sick. Nope. Demetric gets sick, you got the baby, Demetric. My wife wouldn't have that. She said,
I ain't gonna baby him. He know what he did. Hey, he go to suit little player. And
my wife told me to put a shirt on. I put the shirt on. And
they took
my
the shirt off.
I wore it.
Oh yeah.
It is what it is.
Oh yeah. But look, everybody was confident. Everybody had a good time. Hold on.
The whole sound competition with my shirt on. I was like this and everything.
Whoa. They got a picture of me.
I think another moment for me was if you're doing a real big convoy and maybe you're going out of town, and a lot of these clubs can contest to this, and something happens with one of your members and the whole convoy stops on the highway.
That's right.
If you've ever seen that,
that's dope.
That's amazing. If you got 20, 30 cars going somewhere, and one car in the front, middle, back, whatever, something happens, they have a blowout. And imagine 15, 20 people stopped on the highway to see about that one person. They don't leave you.
That's right.
We're gonna figure this out. We're on the side of the highway. We're gonna make sure we safe. And I mean, car culture, that part I do love. Put it in the group chat when you get home.
Up for your brother.
Yeah, let me know when you got home. Or take your keys. That is super important in car culture, and it's not talked about enough. We will take your fucking keys. Me and Skip have done it.
Oh yeah.
We've had people
Give me them keys. Somebody driving this car. You not driving this car, bro. Take your keys.
And guess what? You gonna stay at the house.
Yeah, I mean,
No, but we'll be out. We'll be out somewhere. We'll make them get on the passenger side and we'll take them home in their shit. But no,
Yeah.
we
And then
we're
somebody will come get that person. And this not even the same club. It'd be multiple people.
That's right.
And we would come together and collaborate
and argue.
On what's the safest situation
Yeah.
for this person in this scenario. And to see that happen in real time is very, very magical.
Yeah.
Also,
that's what's great about this scene, though, because regardless of what our affiliations are, car club to car club, we still are human when it comes to the safety of each other. So
also,
that again,
just being a woman and having something happen and having people to call that pull up, like I can't tell you how many times I've been in the middle of the highway in really bad situations, and we've called people and they've come deep to come and get me a tire, to take me to go get a tire, to wait till the tow truck came, to I was at a gas station and a GTR pulls up, hops out and changes my tire. Everybody's looking like, who the fuck is she? Like everybody's looking like, who is she? This guy in a GTR pulls up to change her tire, and like he did it in like 5 minutes. Literally.
It don't take that long. You talk about it,
no, but it was the fact that somebody came to change my tire in a $200,000 car. You know what I mean? At a very busy gas station. Everybody was like, who the hell is that? It was kind of cool. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I agree. I was just saying, I don't know if Skip, you've seen it. When everybody came together to push Matt Brown's vehicle up on that trailer.
Yeah.
Hey,
people understand that truck weighs about.
Demetrius on the other side. Yeah, Demetrius on the other side. My homeboy Rock was on the other side. Doggone, Ben was on the. Hey, that's a lot to push, and it was dead to push. But guess what? Everybody was like, "Shit, you gonna get up on it?" Me personally, I wouldn't even wait it. Hey, call the tow truck, get the winch. Let's hear it. I ain't about to wait for nobody to push nothing. But everybody did.
Yeah.
Come together, push that. But my worries was when they first pushed it up, that shit was gonna roll back.
It's dope. And you couldn't. That's really dope.
They had all the little people in the back. All the little people in the back. Dimitri, Ben, why y'all on the side? Get y'all big asses in the back.
Much as I love Matt, and he know he my dog, I'd have been like, boy, I'm not going to push that heavy ass truck. Now, again, there were 30 people out there. First of all,
people I probably want to help. As you say that, I look over there at Steve Duncan. What he doing? Recording. Everybody else pushing it. Steve, I love you. Now, when you see it, Steve, I love you. But I know you like, I ain't about to got doggone blow my back out for this. I understand. These youngins out here. But they had the young skinny ones in the back, and that's why that shit rolled back.
That's funny. Mister, you remember when we were on the beach and that car got stranded on the beach and y'all pushed him out of the sand?
Yep. All of us ran out there and pushed that stupid motherfucker out of the sand.
Hey, Carolina Stacks, that's what you do. Everybody
what kind of motor you got. You're not getting out of no sand. That is crazy. But lastly, because it's coming up on the holiday season, it's important to mention that when you're in these clubs or in these communities or whatever, a lot of these people are not from these places. I don't care if it's South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama. The majority of people are transplants. They are transplants. And I've seen personally several different times, whether it's Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, yada, yada, yada. Oh, you ain't got no place to go. Your family's not here. Come over. Come over here. Come on. We over here. We over here. Come over here, eat with us. And this community welcomes us in with open arms, and I think it's amazing to see. We're gonna move on to a couple upcoming things. What, Miss TJ, take it away, Jack.
Mr. Skip, take it away, Jack.
Oh my God. Auntie, take it away, Jack.
Oh, what we doing? Hold on.
I got it.
We're going to send our ride.
All right.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You want to go now? You can go. All right. Santa arrives November the 22nd. That is this weekend. Greenbrier Mall is throwing their annual Christmas parade. It's from 11 to 12, and they're giving away free turkeys. The first 200 shoppers can register on site at 12 p.m. at the Abdullah Law Firm tent, and turkeys must be picked up by 2 p.m. There will be professional photos there, a professional photographer there with Santa, and the holiday festivities are bands, DJ dance groups, cheer teams, mascots, horse rides for the kids, sweet treats, free food trucks, bouncy houses, vendors, job recruitment, life-size games. Life-size games? I wonder what that means. Is that like the big Jenga and stuff like that?
Sounds like it.
Okay. There will be a raffle, there will be drawings, and much more for the entire family. The entire event is from 12 to 3. The parade starts at 11. I think it's like a 30 or 40-minute stretch there, and then all of the other festivities will start. It will be, what is the address? It's going to be in the, well, I guess, well, I know we start in the Greenbrier Mall parking lot, so it's going to be right there in that central area. And Mark, put me on the screen real quick. This is an event that the Atlanta Car Club community has helped with over the years, and Dee of Dee's Dogs is still working with these people over there, and we're going to get some cars to be in the parades, et cetera, for the children. If you guys ain't doing nothing Saturday, man, y'all just come through. Even if you don't bring your cars, just come through. And show support like we always do. It's for a good cause. I think most of the stuff is free. I'm not sure on everything, but I know they're giving away turkeys, et cetera. And this is something that the car scene has had their hands in, has been involved in for at least since 2016, I believe. So yeah, I want to say that. What time
is the lineup, Skip?
The lineup is from if you're going to be there with your car, and some of the people on here, it's from 10. We expect you to be there at 10. So we can get you in position, because there's a lot of children that got to be moved around. And, if we don't get everything in order when it's time to pull off, then everything gets delayed. So for the people we've reached out to about the cars, we expect y'all to be there at between 10 and 10:15, so we can put you in the positions you need to be. And then they're going to do the cheer squads and majorette squads and all that in between them, however. But the parade starts at 11 o'clock.
So could I bring my Schwinn?
Of course you can. We got plenty of people going to be riding bikes. And put on your Beetlejuice suit.
What I got to wear now?
Put your Beetlejuice suit on.
Oh, yeah, I can wear my Beetlejuice suit. Right? Yeah. Bald head. I got you.
What?
Okay. But, okay, I just want to say that about that. Okay, you can put the other one up now.
I don't have another one. I don't have it.
Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it then. Okay.
I do want to say that if you can come to the parade tomorrow, this is one of the last events that is there anything else? Saturday. I'm sorry. Saturday.
I'm like, wait a minute. Tomorrow.
I'm a day ahead. It will be one of the last events that we will be at this year. Are there any other things coming up?
There's going to be, I saw something about a Toys for Tots event, but I didn't see the date. Okay. And the one thing I caution everybody that's doing these events like this, don't get too close to Christmas, because people are going out of town, they're making their own plans. So if you're going to give toys away, make it in advance so you still can, so people can still can do what they plan to do with their families. So they don't have to sacrifice one for the other, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So, yeah.
There's another event that we don't have a flyer for, but Atlanta CarCast, the flyer's coming soon, like this weekend soon. Atlanta CarCast is hosting our first annual holiday soiree in conjunction with, I don't want to say Casty Awards, but we'll be giving out some Casty Awards. The date is December 14th. Save the date. It is going to be interesting because we put a twist on this holiday party. Should we go ahead and tell them? Or do we want to show them the visuals after tomorrow? Or should we just
Yeah, let's wait. Let's leave that, and we're gonna start out with that next week.
So we're gonna put out the flyer. You will have to RSVP. It is a private location. There is a cap on the amount of people that can attend, so it's free. There's no cost.
That's right.
It'll be really important though that you RSVP, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's all I can say.
And you don't have to bring your car. So if you have a little scooter, booter, Honda, whatever, you can come in that. So it's not, your car is not required to be there. You don't have to worry about none of that. So there you go.
But it's something no one has done before.
Nobody.
No one's done this before.
That we know of.
That we know of in a group setting. In a group setting. So we hope to set a precedent with this event and to really have a extremely interactive good time. So it is required that you be interactive to come to this event. So that's the only thing. We can't tell you anymore until we put the flyer out. So December 14th, save the date. It's going to be crazy fun. Games, food, some spirits, if you will. And yeah. Anything else?
No, that be it, dog.
So the good, the bad, the ugly of the car culture is a lot of good, not a lot of bad. Yeah. And have fun.
So lastly, people, we really appreciate y'all joining us. We really appreciate y'all subscribing and following the movement, and really we hope this is entertaining for you, and we hope you learn something every time we do this. So tell a friend to tell a friend, spread the word so that this platform grows. We do this for y'all. We do this for the culture. Yeah. So yeah, we thank you. Without y'all, there is no us. So we do this for y'all. This is Atlanta Carcast. I be the man called Mr. This be the beautiful purple one, Miss TJ, Mr. Skip of Skip's Trophies and more, Queen Kong. For all of our followers and everybody here at Atlanta Cast Network, we bid you adieu.